So, you tried to log into your Uber Eats account, maybe to order a lekker bunny chow or your favorite pizza, and bam! It doesn't work. It says your account is deactivated. This can be a real schlep, especially when you're hungry. You might feel confused or even a bit cross. What does it even mean when your account is deactivated? It simply means that Uber has temporarily or sometimes permanently blocked you from using their service. This isn't just something that happens for no reason. There's always a cause behind it, even if it's not immediately obvious to you. It's Uber's way of making sure their platform is safe and fair for everyone, from the drivers to the restaurants and of course, to other customers like yourself. Understanding the why is the first step to fixing the problem. Uber Eats is a massive platform, a huge digital marketplace connecting millions of people with food from thousands of local restaurants. To keep this whole operation running smoothly, they have a set of rules which they call their community guidelines. These rules are there to protect everyone involved. When Uber's system flags an account for breaking these rules, it can lead to deactivation. It's like a referee in a soccer match showing a red card to a player who has broken the rules of the game. The goal is to ensure a good experience for all users, and deactivation is one of their main tools for enforcing this standard. It's important to remember that this deactivation isn't always permanent. In many cases, it's just a temporary suspension while Uber investigates a specific issue. Perhaps there was a problem with one of your recent payments, or maybe a restaurant reported an issue with an order. It could even be a simple misunderstanding or a mistake made by their automated system. The key thing is not to panic. Instead of getting frustrated, it's better to take a deep breath and start thinking about what might have caused the issue. This calm approach will be much more helpful when you begin the process of trying to get your account back online and ready for your next order. The good news is that there is almost always a way to sort things out. Uber has a support system in place specifically for these situations. They want you back as a customer, as long as you can follow the rules. This essay will guide you through the process, making it as simple as possible. We will look at the most common reasons why accounts get switched off in 2025, and then we will go through the exact steps you need to take to speak to Uber and ask them to reactivate your account. Think of this as your roadmap to getting back to easy, convenient food delivery. We'll get you back to browsing menus in no time. One of the biggest reasons for an account to be deactivated in 2025 is related to payments. It's a simple thing, really. If your payment method, like your credit or debit card, is declined multiple times, Uber's system might flag your account for suspicious activity. This can happen if your card has expired, if you don't have enough funds in your bank account, or if your bank blocks the transaction for security reasons. Uber might also deactivate an account if they suspect that a stolen card is being used. They take financial security very seriously, so any sign of payment fraud or repeated payment failures will likely lead to a swift deactivation to protect themselves and the cardholder. Another very common reason is misusing the promotions and referral system. We all love a good discount, hey? Uber Eats often gives out promo codes for new users or special deals. However, some people try to cheat the system by creating multiple accounts to use the same new user discount over and over again. This is against the rules. If Uber's system detects that you have more than one account linked to your name, phone number, or payment method, it will likely deactivate all of them. They want to give these deals to genuine new customers, not to people trying to find a loophole, so they are quite strict about this particular rule. Your behavior towards delivery drivers and restaurant staff also matters a great deal. The Uber Eats community guidelines are very clear about treating everyone with respect. If a delivery driver or a restaurant reports you for being rude, aggressive, or making them feel unsafe, your account will be placed under review. This includes sending abusive messages through the app's chat feature or causing any kind of trouble when you collect your order. Uber aims to create a safe and professional environment for its partners, and they will not tolerate customers who disrupt that. Multiple negative reports will almost certainly lead to your account being permanently closed. Lastly, making too many complaints or asking for refunds too often can get your account flagged. While it's perfectly fine to ask for a refund if your order is wrong, cold, or never arrived, doing it too frequently can look suspicious. Uber's system might think you are trying to get free food by making false claims. This is especially true if there is no evidence to support your claim, like a photo of the incorrect order. They track these requests, and if your account shows a pattern of asking for money back without a good reason, they might decide to deactivate it to prevent further potential fraud. It's a balance between customer service and protecting the restaurants from losses. The very first thing you need to do is go directly to the source, the Uber Help website or the help section within your Uber app. Don't waste your time searching on Google for answers from unofficial forums, as these can be out of date. Go straight to Uber's official support page. Look for a section that says something like, "My account was deactivated," or "Account issues." This is your starting point. The website is designed to guide you through the process and will often provide you with the specific reason for the deactivation right there and then, which saves you a lot of guesswork and helps you prepare your appeal properly. Once you have found the right section on the help website, you will most likely be asked to fill out a form. This form is your first official communication with the Uber support team. It is very important to fill it out completely and honestly. You will need to provide your name, the email address and phone number linked to your Uber Eats account, and a detailed explanation of your problem. Don't just write, "My account is blocked. Please fix." You need to give them as much information as possible so they can investigate your case properly and understand what has happened from your perspective. This is where you write your appeal. In the description box on the form, you need to explain your side of the story clearly and politely. If you know why your account was deactivated, address the issue directly. For example, if it was a payment problem, you could say, "I believe my account was deactivated because my card expired. I have now updated my payment details with my new card and would like to request reactivation." If you are not sure why, you can say, "I am not sure why my account was deactivated, and I would appreciate it if you could provide more information. I am a longtime customer, and I always try to follow the community guidelines." After you have submitted the form, the waiting game begins. It can take a few days for the Uber support team to review your case and get back to you. They will usually contact you via email, so make sure you check your inbox, including your spam or junk folder, regularly. Be patient during this time. Sending multiple messages or trying to contact them through different channels will not speed up the process and might even cause confusion. Just wait for their official response, which will tell you whether your account can be reactivated and what, if any, further steps you need to take to resolve the situation. The best advice for keeping your Uber Eats account in good standing is actually quite simple. Always use your real legal name and personal information. Avoid the temptation to create multiple accounts to take advantage of promotions. Uber's systems are very clever and are designed to detect this kind of behavior. Using one account with your correct details shows that you are a genuine user. Also, make sure that your payment information is always up to date. If you get a new bank card, update it in the app immediately to prevent any payment failures that could get your account flagged for the wrong reasons. A little bit of admin goes a long way. Another crucial tip is to always communicate politely and respectfully. This applies to everyone you interact with on the platform, from the delivery drivers who bring your food to the restaurant staff you might speak to about your order. Remember that the delivery partners are working hard, often under pressure. A simple please and thank you can make a big difference. If there's a problem with your order, explain the issue calmly through the app's help section, instead of taking out your frustration on the driver. A positive and respectful attitude will ensure you never get reported for bad behavior, which is a major reason for deactivation. When it comes to refunds and reporting issues, honesty is the best policy. Only request a refund when you have a genuine problem with your order, like receiving the wrong items or if the food is completely inedible. When you do make a claim, provide clear evidence if you can. Taking a quick photo of the incorrect order with your phone can help Uber support verify your claim and process your refund quickly. Abusing the refund system is a fast track to getting your account deactivated, as Uber sees this as fraud. Using the system fairly and honestly protects both you and the restaurants you order from. Finally, take a few minutes to actually read the Uber Eats community guidelines. Most people just tick the box to agree to the terms and conditions without ever reading them. But these guidelines contain all the rules you need to follow. They are written in simple language and clearly explain what is expected of you as a customer. Knowing the rules is the best way to avoid breaking them by accident. By being a responsible and respectful user, you can ensure your account stays active, so you can continue to enjoy the convenience of having your favorite takeaways delivered right to your door without any future hassles.